Craig Herrera. You know Hawaii, Craig. And we're grateful for areas that are going to remain dry, but it's these regions that typically get smacked when we have a setup like this that will continue getting smacked.
Yeah, and you're worried about those areas because those are the areas, to your point, that usually get less rain throughout the year. It's something called the rain shadow effect. If you live anywhere near a mountainous community from the Cascades to the Rockies, you know rain shadow effect. Let's go into it. The trade winds from Hawaii come in from the north and northeast. All of those winds bank up against the higher elevations. As they do, and the air rises, it cools, it condenses, and you wring out a ton of moisture on the windward side of the island. Having said that, well, that squeezes all of the moisture out on the windward side of the island. On the back side, you don't have much moisture left at all. The air comes down the mountain, it heats, it dries out, and then you don't get much in the way of rainfall here. So having said that, these sides of the island, the wind or the leeward side of the islands, are typically a lot drier than the other side. If you think of Hawaii, you think of maybe Jurassic Park, a lush island. That's not the case for the entire island, each island. Here's an example. The average rainfall, look at these islands here. You're talking 300 inches of rain on average per year on the windward side of the islands. The other side of the islands could get 10 to 30 inches of rain. So you're talking a huge difference there. Lahaina, you remember the devastating wildfires they had there? If you recall the landscape, it's very arid, very dry. They are on the leeward side of the islands. So whenever we talk a Kona low, which is what we had, we get an area of low pressure, and that is sending the rain to the islands, the side of the island that is typically more dry. So you don't have the vegetation to capture all of the moisture, and you have a lot in the way of flooding. Look at the rainfall totals the 11th through the 16th. It was the side of the islands that are typically drier that got the bulk of the moisture. Look at Lahaina, got, say, about a foot of fresh rain. Over to places like Honolulu, you had almost a foot of fresh rain. Now, what we got going on right now, you talked about the atmospheric river. This is the start of it going to the Pacific Northwest. The moisture is wrapping around that area of low pressure, slamming those same spots again for more rain. And when we talk about more rain through the end of the week, we're talking significant rain right through the end of the week. And let me show you these rainfall totals real quick, Stephen, because on top of those totals we already saw, we could add another, say, 5 to 8 inches of rain to the leeward side of the islands. And again, Kona stands for leeward, the drier, more arid side of the islands. And that's a concern for flooding there.
I guess it goes without saying, but this ridge of high pressure, very much a function of how this is all shaping up in
all
Hawaii,
connected,
you know, and then we have it rise into the Pacific Northwest, and you look at a forecast like that, and just this hose of moisture.
And it's coming from the Hawaiian Islands, so Pacific Northwest, high snowfall levels, which you guys talked about.
It's true. So then technically, does this thing get called a Pineapple Express?
It does. If it originates near the Hawaiian Islands, it can be called the Pineapple Express, because not all ARs start near the Hawaiian Islands, and if they don't start at the Hawaiian Islands, then it's not a Pineapple Express.
Yeah, you need a unique set of circumstances.
Yeah.
It's fascinating to see, and even the video that's coming out of Hawaii because of the prolonged rain that we continue with. All right, Craig, appreciate it.
You got
it. We had to break. We do want to remind you that Fox is supporting the American Red Cross's service to our armed forces. And if you're interested, you can partner with Fox to support our troops. We've made it very easy for you. All you have to do is scan the QR code, or you can visit the website we have listed there, go.fox/Red Cross to donate. Weather Command will be right back.